Hey, what's up guys? This is my review of the Primary Arms GLX series Zero Stop. It seems complicated, but it just seems that way because anywhere else you check on it, they're gonna make it sound that way. All right, now I got the GLX 2.5 to 10 in the other day, and when I did, I decided before I make the video, I want to figure out how the hell to work this new Zero Stop. I looked online at the instructions and they read something like this. Go to diagram B, top bottom, turn counterclockwise as seen in the lower picture at the top. And I'm like, what the fuck does that supposed to mean? I couldn't figure this shit out. So I just started tearing into this thing and thought, hell, I'm smart enough to figure it out. Here's what I came up with. Now on the top turret of this scope, it's got this little button right here that's spring loaded. Now when you push it in, it'll let it dial up however many turns are left in the scope. Now this scope has a total of 4 rotations, which is going to come into play in just a second. I'll tell you why. Well, when you first get the scope, the internal Zero Stop that I'm highlighting right here is all the way down. Now there's a reason they do that. They want people when they first get it to see how the new Zero Stop works. Yes, it's tricky. The only thing is when you take it out to the range, you're gonna be hitting about 3 foot low at 100 yards. You probably won't even hit the paper because it's all the way down. When you first get the scope, go ahead and dial it up counterclockwise 2 full turns and bring it back to zero and start there before you zero your scope. Let's assume right now that this is my scope at zero. Take the turret and the 3 screws that are in it, turn them counterclockwise about 3 full turns. Once you get it loosened up, you just pull the turret straight off. Now you'll see everything is sealed with O-rings. This thing's really put together well, and that'll expose the Zero Stop. Now on the Zero Stop, there's another part of it that's also spring loaded. That's where the button engages. Now to set the Zero Stop, what you need to do right here, there's 2 Allen wrenches that come with the scope. Take the smaller one, take the screws and turn them counterclockwise about 2 full turns. Now it looks like there's a place for a 4th one, there's not. And when I looked around online and when I looked at the catalog, everything was like, don't turn this screw, otherwise you'll unleash Satan. Well, obviously I don't want to unleash Satan on my ass, so just turn the other 3. As a matter of fact, the one I have, it's already plugged up, so you can't do it. So all you have to do once you loosen the 3 screws is raise the Zero Stop till it hits the bottom of that little aluminum disc. Tighten it down. They don't bear down on it. You're just going to get it snugged up. Once you get it snugged up, take your turret, set it to 0, push it back down till it stops. Now on the outside of the turret, tighten all 3 screws. Again, just a very, very small amount of pressure is all it takes. Once you get it tight, you can go up as much elevation as you've got left, and when you come down, it'll go right back to 0. And if you push the button, it'll go 4 clicks under 0. Now that can be handy a lot of times because like if you're out to range and you set your Zero Stop for 100 yards and you're playing with some different ammunition that doesn't hit the exact same spot, you don't have to go back in and reset the Zero Stop. Now, if you don't want to fool with the Zero Stop at all, one thing, why would you buy this scope? But you don't even have to use it. Just drop it down to the bottom of it. You're still going to get all of your elevation and just use it like a normal scope. It's just got a button on it. Now on the side is the windage adjustment. It also has a Zero Stop. All you have to do on it is just push the button, turn it either direction, and when you bring it back to 0, it'll lock. Now once you true it up, if you're having to, obviously, it probably won't be directly on 0. Do it the same way as the top turret. Undo the 3 screws, 0 it up, tighten it down, and you're off and running. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, before you leave, I'm gonna have a video coming up here pretty quick where I'm gonna address Zero Stop and resettable turrets on a bunch of different type of scopes and how they work. A lot of guys are confused about that, and I get a lot of requests to kind of go over it. Right now is as good a time as any, so I'll have that coming in the next few weeks, along with the full review on this scope. Now, I think Primary Arms nailed it on this scope because they didn't jump up there and just go nuts on the magnification with lenses that can't handle it. Now, there are 2 higher magnification scopes, but they didn't do like some other companies that jump up there to 40 power or 32 power with something that can't handle it. This thing on 2.5 to 10 is remarkably bright and crisp. You'll see in the full upcoming video. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, share with your buddies, and leave a comment below. It helps with the freaking algorithm. I hate asking guys to do that because so many YouTubers do. But the fact is, when your video gets a lot of comments, it shows a lot of interaction, it ranks higher in search, and it helps out with the channel. Take it easy, guys. Watch for the full video and be tuned in because I got a badass giveaway coming up soon. See ya.